It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Dogs will kick this deep to get us going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Red Raiders offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Gets the first and still running. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
The Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And that's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make
swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 4th and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And the kickoff will be returned. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. So Georgia's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Pass tip at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Looking for a man deep on the right side. And they will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you got a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. That was a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. The tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Hawk behind the line. It's Watkins. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defensive PI cost him 15 yards and gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
What a catch! They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. First and 10 now for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The pass rush closing in. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And the Red Raiders are going to cash in here in the red zone. On first down, it's play action. QB to the tight end for a completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second and long for this offense after the sack. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. That completion makes it second and short. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens.
The Red Raiders will kick this deep to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Pick six could be a game changer.
Man, the key there is the defender gets his hands on the football, just knocks it up in the air. At that point, it's a free ball. Anybody can get it. But the concentration to come down with the interception and then the speed to be able to take it into the end zone. Just great focus and concentration.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas Tech. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Touchdown, Red Raiders. A crucial pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The receiver grabs it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away. And
he's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Oh, he's missed it. Extra point is no good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. And for Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line and this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. It's a short completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. And the Bulldogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. He's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. See if he can make a play on this return. They bring down the returner on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And it falls incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long. And the Red Raiders will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled. Came up empty. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looks left and finds his target there. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He finds his man. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Georgia, 10.
Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you... I give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Offense cross that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And he's got it. 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Strong game by this quarterback.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down. Looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And now the defense steps in to call time with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.